Hello, Cancer, and welcome to the month of August. This is your general reading for August 1st through the 15th of 2020. And again, this is for Cancer. Keep in mind that this reading may not resonate with everybody, so take what fits. If it doesn't, recall that it could be, if it's not dealing with you specifically, it could be someone that you're closest to. And also be aware of cross watchers and look at what your sun rising signs are. Which can have an impact here. I have already shuffled the cards, and I have asked the angels and the spirit guides to bless the cards. This is again a general reading for the immediate time frame that we're give around a couple of weeks between this time frame here, and we have. And 5. So this represents your immediate past or in past influences. This is your present. This is your immediate sort of future. This is your challenges. And challenges don't mean it's going to happen. It just means things that to be aware of. And so if you're sort of mindful of, you can save a lot of time and energy. And this is your outcomes right here. So we have the Fool, Page of Wands, Ten of Cups, we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the Three of Pentacles. Interesting. So here we have the Fool, and this is your immediate past. Keep in mind, whenever the Fool card comes up, this card is about new beginnings and new opportunities. It shows this person here who's on the edge, stepping off and looking up, isn't grounding himself, is just feeling optimistic and sort of for new adventures. It's saying follow your heart, no matter how crazy the leap of faith might be for you. If you've been thinking of something to want to do something, and you thought there was a change, and perhaps that you have been taking the steps towards those change in your past, and perhaps it was you decided to trust the universe where you are, and if you haven't accomplished it yet, at least you might have been thinking about those things. And here, the Fool says that when you're getting, it encourages it encourages new journeys, and it encourages you to have an open and sort of curious mind and a sense of excitement, and perhaps something that you've been thinking about or were presented or had an idea of that you felt excited about that in your immediate past, and it's about personal growth and development and adventure, and it was saying that at the time it was take that leap of faith, and use common sense and seek others for consult as needed, but don't stop yourself. Don't let you be your own worst enemy. This is it's saying that you have all the tools right now. Don't put things off, waiting for the next day. That you have everything you need right now to throw it into the pot and sort of put it out there to the universe. And if you've already done that, or have been thinking about doing that, it's good. It's a lot of potential here, and it's saying the world's your oyster, and anything can happen. And use your creative mind and spontaneity and make the most out of it. This is an invitation to relax, to play, to have fun. Treat life as a big experiment. And perhaps maybe that was sort of a turning point that you recently had, or again were thinking about. And if you haven't completed that, it's continue, because it can be timeless. Again, it's encouraging you to tap into your fullest potential. In our current present, we have the Page of Wands here, and this is saying that you're inclined to give anything and everything a go, and sort of goes back to your past there for our Cancers. It's sort of saying to Cancer that you've been you embrace the opportunity to start out on that new journey. So again, your immediate past. It sounds like you're still in that process, and see where it takes you. It's basically it's saying have a solid plan, though, of course, and seek consult as needed, and be excited. Feel the dream, and you have a gift of dreaming, and if cancers, you can be a little moody at times, but put that mood into a positive, and you can achieve anything. This sort of indicates, the page here indicates that you're experiencing creative restlessness, perhaps, and the card here shows that the page is sort of standing still, and his staff is and feet are sort of firmly placed on the ground, and it is saying that you're being grounded. But again, it encourages that creative spark, but you have to get it. You have to get it. You have to get it going, and you have to sort of take that leap, as it says. The page can appear as a spiritual path. It could be a journey. It's saying that you had a curious mind and things that intrigue you, and go with it, and you can benefit some great things, and hopefully that's what you're in the presence of doing right now. Now we have, in our immediate future, we have the Ten of Cups. So here, again, this embodies happiness, and that you're going to have some emotional contentment in your relationships. You've created an abundance of love and happiness in your life. I'm picking up that you're expanding your heart more. That you're surrounded by loved ones and family, and family could be whoever is closest to you, and that could be better work relationships with your work family, or your family, or your friend family, whoever that is, that you're feeling appreciation and in support of one another, and that happy family is suggested that there's a lot more harmonious and loving right now. No one's fighting or causing tension, and people are getting along, and that surrounds you, and you can benefit from that. It sparks that creative energy that you have. You might be planning a holiday or a reunion or some sort of event, even with COVID-19, and not presently that's you're excited about something. Some kind of activity to do with that immediate family. The Ten of Cups is a positive card for romantic relationships. If you're involved in a romantic relationship, it's saying that things are looking good, and long-term commitments. Also, if you're not married or that type of relationship, if you could be engaged or sort of coming closer together. You could be starting a family together, whatever it means, something for you. It's just good. If you believe they're soulmates, and you're single, you're destined to find each other. The Ten of Cups here in a reading is about a sense of wholeness and feeling complete in alignment in your relationship. So you have a lot of relationships messages right here, Cancer, and it's basically saying that if you're experiencing sort of that idyllic state of peace and harmony and love, your dreams and wishes are going to come true. And it's again that laws of attraction. Think positive, believe you're happy, feel you're happy, look for the happy moments in life, and that will expand. Again, laws of the universe, and you attract. So feel good about anything that you've accomplished, even the small things in life. It's about finding that bliss and follow your heart, and trust your intuition, Cancer. Our immediate challenges here we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Now, keep in mind that when you have a Ten of Pentacles in the upright position, it's usually about wealth accumulation, sort of material things, home life, again, attainment or of a material sort of stuff. When you get it in the reverse here, it's basically is saying, Cancers, it's time to question: do you want to live this way? How are you wanting to live? It's asking you to sort of question: what do you really want? Do you really want to chase $1,000 so you can own the latest shoes or the next biggest car? Is that going to make you happy? And this is sort of asking us, as you accumulate things or attain things, or buy things, are you happy with those things? And so it's just a chance, an opportunity to question and sort of do some soul searching about what really makes you happy. Does a 50-room mansion really going to make you happy, or is a 3-bedroom home that's modest is going to have everything that you want? So again, remember laws of attraction. So if you are attracting and wanting to attract more money, you have to ask yourself, will you be happy with more money? Or will it could be the opposite for you. So it's just questioning that. The reverse sort of 10 of Pentacles is just a reminder, that wealth can be a trap, and material things can be a trap. So, if you surround yourself with the expensive things and live that luxurious lifestyle, the more you want, and perhaps you're always looking for something. You lose yourself in trying to get more stuff, and that doesn't, is that going to make you happy? So it's just sort of take a seat back, and sort of do a self-assessment and ask yourself what makes you more happy, and sort of keep in mind, Cancers, that particularly for people who hang on to things for years and years and years, and you're not quite the hoarder, but you just hang on to stuff, and then if when you get to move and you're wondering if you have to move and you have to pack things up at that point, if you've ever been in that position, you ask yourself, like, hey, where did all this stuff come from? What am I, if I'm having, as the old saying, if you clean out your closets and you haven't worn anything in the last year, get rid of it. So this is just sort of that same thing about the more you collect, ask, is it important? And hang on to what you need. And that will save you a lot of challenges, and you can do that anytime. Just some weekend, clean out something. Anyway, it's about not being wrapped up in your material things that you collect, or wealth, or not be focused on those things, and just do a self-assessment of what makes you happy. And if you're feeling good about having lots of money and you're going to do good things with lots of money, then that's good. If you're going to be stressed out because everybody wants a piece of you, then that's what this message is about. So be aware of that. Then we have here in our immediate outcomes, we have our 3 of Pentacles. So this is a foundation. Think about stonesmen right here. They're working with architects, and this is about working with others, and looking for opportunities to work with others. So if you have an opportunity to sort of work, and it sort of ties back here, if you have an opportunity to be working with others, it could be a positive thing. And even if you might have had bad experiences in the past in working in small groups, this is saying, take that leap of faith again. It's telling me that if that opportunity is coming up, is to work with it doesn't have to be a large group, but just work with somebody else and listen to their ideas. And this is saying that there's value in different ideas and levels of experience and collaboration, and to be open to that, even if you disagree with them, is you might learn something, and that's the key here. You might open yourself up for learning, and when you do that, you sort of create the synergy that improves a finished project or an outcome that you perhaps never saw. There's no harm. It's saying, that old saying of, there's no us and them here when it comes to this. There's no sense of superiority. Again, I'm picking up that you want to create synergy, and you want an improved product, an outcome, and by working together and hearing other people's ideas in a collaborative sense, you'll to do in that collective sort of spirit, as people can contribute to active listening and sharing, you'll be wiser, your project will be better, your outcome will be better. So be open-minded with wanting to work with the 3 of Pentacles. In our other suits, sort of, or the 3 cards in other suits typically represent sort of initial stages of implementation that might have been taking place. And here, this basically is talking about looking at the sort of significant milestones, and it's not saying that you might have finished your project or have an outcome, but you're working towards it and you're getting the ball rolling. And it's saying that if you've implemented plans or you put them on hold, now's the time to sort of pick them back up. You have this, and it's again that self-assessment. It's saying look at your own skills, your own capabilities, the resources are there, and don't hold off because another day because you think, oh, I have to have this. This is saying you have it, and to get the ball rolling, take again. I'm picking up. Take that leap of faith. And things will fall in place. And again, look at the laws of attraction, and ask the universe for what it is that you need, and how it's going to make you feel happy, which is the key there. The Three of Pentacles is achieving significant goals, and building whatever it is that you want to build or create or have. It tells you sort of to create a comprehensive plan and follow a schedule, and seek consultation from others, and you will do good. So, my dear Cancers,